Alright. So boom, part two. Um, Sent nigga to the hole. Same motherfucker, like, it was like, yeah, I told you I got in that, like, the main tank before you get to your actual tank where you gonna be sitting at to do the rest of your time. That was on, like, floor 9. They put me in that tank in the morning. So yeah, not even 24 hours, gang. What? Boy, sick. Threw me in the hole. So boom. Oh no, I ain't even go straight to the hole. See, I'm skipping shit. I got you fucking move. So right after that, they take a nigga down to like the main part of intake, like where you first walk in. Like as soon as you get to the jail where you go in, they take me down to those little tanks, and it's like mind you 7 or 8 different tanks, but you only gotta go through like 3 of them doing processing. Here, know that that's not the point. Boom. They take me back down to those tanks and shit because I ain't gonna fake, niggas be capping. Yo did leave a cut on my head, like right here. That shit probably gone. You probably can't, I can't. You ain't even gonna be able to say it. That shit, it was a little minute ago, but nigga, left a scar on my shit. I ain't gonna lie. A tiny scar though, it wasn't nothing crazy. They gave me like some like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I got stitches, but they wasn't like I don't even know how to explain it. There was only like 2 stitches, long story motherfucking short. It wasn't like the actual stitches though where they put a needle through your head. It was like some plastic shit. I don't even know, bro. It wasn't that deep. But yeah, I ended up going to the emergency room after that. But before I even got there and shit, when I got down to the tank, cause they separated us, they put us in different tanks from each other and shit. I get put in a tank. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm in that bitch, like, bro, I'm in that bitch popping my shit still hot. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm popping my motherfucking shit in that motherfucker. Mind you, it's a hella officers around now. Like, when I first came in, it was at late at night, so nobody was really there and shit. But nigga, this, it's the next day, but the next day, but in the nighttime. Boom. Still popping my shit. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm talking crazy, like not even about the cops or nothing, just like talking to myself, like man, if I catch this nigga, bit, but I'm loud as shit with it because I'm still fired up from the fight and shit. And then I noticed like I decide to look up and shit. You feel me? As I'm like pacing back and forth and shit, because I'm still, like I said, adrenaline up, fired the fuck up. I'm pacing back and forth, but I decided to look out the cell and shit. And then like I noticed one cop was looking at me and shit, like give me a dirty ass look and shit. You feel me? So you know me, like nigga, I ain't break eye contact. I don't know what the fuck he was looking at me for. So I just stared at the nigga back, and like we made like eye contact for probably about like a minute or 2 straight before yo said something. He was like, what you laughing at and shit? Cause I ain't gonna lie, like while he was staring me in my eyes, I couldn't take this nigga serious cause he was like so serious. Like it's so serious. Like he basically was like, I guess he was listening to me like talk to myself the whole time too. And he already had a vendetta from that, like cause of the energy, you know what I'm saying, I'm giving off. And I guess he felt like I was being cocky or something. I guess that's like what the facial expression gave. You feel what I'm saying? So, boom, he and looking at me for 2 minutes, like I said, and then I just end up laughing because I couldn't take this nigga serious. So the first thing he says to me, like, "What you laughing for?" I'm like, "Nigga, myself. Fuck is you talking about? I think I'm funny as shit." And he like, okay. And like was mean mugging me that whole time, and I still didn't stop looking at him, and that was the only exchange of conversation up until later down the line. But here nor there, boom. Already knew from then, he like if I seen him again, what it was type shit. Like you know how it go. So yeah, I already knew what it was. I ain't gonna lie. I seen that nigga a couple times after that fact, but we're gonna get into that another time. Here nor there. Boom. They fucking, I'm sitting in there for a little while, then they finally open the doors for me and shit, and ask me am I calm enough to go back to the tank, or do I need to see if something wrong with me and shit. Mind you, my elbow was hurting and shit too, crazy, like, nigga, and like this area for real, something crazy. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because when they tackled me, like, my shit hit the my shit hit the ground pretty hard. Excuse me. My shit hit the ground pretty hard, I ain't gonna lie. So that was another reason why my shit was hurting. And then, yeah, they asked me that, did I need to go to the hospital, or do you think you can go back to the, well, go to a different tank, like, is you ready to be, not in population, but like, basically, am I ready to go back to it? So, and I told him, no, I ain't gonna lie, the only reason I really told him no, just to get out that bitch. I needed some sort of like, I'm gonna keep it lit. I don't even give a fuck. It is what it is. Even though, and it's not even just that though, because I ain't gonna lie, I really did obviously had to get stitches and shit, but like, no, that was like one of the main reasons, because when you in that bitch, and I already been in there before, so, you know, it was just like, fuck, like any way to get out this bitch, I've been doing just a little itch, even though I knew I was going to have to come back regardless, here nor there. Ended up going to the hospital overnight, get the little stitches. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I was, nigga, want everything moving in that bitch. I've been keeping so lit, nigga, like anything moving. There was a couple bitches at the front of shit looking, man, I'm talking about, what? Like, yeah. Nigga could get pregnant quick. Here nor there, that's not the point. On everything though, like on bumpers, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't give a fuck, cause like, nigga, I'm locked down. So it's like, you know, shit, I'm still going, you know, no matter if I'm locked down. So yeah, you know, Mac and everything, motherfucking moving. Any fine shit in that motherfucker. I was popping my shit the whole time, from the time I came in to the time I motherfucking left that bitch. And I ended up leaving like damn near the next day. Like, we ain't leave the hospital till like fucking probably 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, like 7 for real. No, it was earlier than that, probably like 6. So I wasn't even in, like, I didn't even have my name in the area for solitary and shit yet at the time, until I got there, and you know, I had to get moved up in that bitch and shit. But yeah, boom, got up in there, you feel me, the next morning and shit. Now I'm in motherfucking solitary, and they put me, I can't remember the exact location, I just know I was at the top, and then the nigga that I squabbled up with was literally in a, like, not the tank next, like, yeah, he was in a different tank next to me. Like, it's like, it's a tank right here, then it's a tank right here, then it's a tank right here. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like sections. He was in this tank right here in front of me. Or, yeah, this one, and then I was right here. So, yeah, he was in there. I was in there. Straight go in that motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. They gave me some medicine and shit too. I was taking that shit regularly. Here no motherfucking there, I get a solitary, nigga, and I'm in that side for like, I wanna say, a couple days and shit. I can't remember how long I was in that side, cause I had to, like, I split it up. I split up the time. Yeah, I ended up splitting up the time though, because I probably stayed in there for like 6 days, or like 5 days. And then like one of the days I got like, I started feeling weird as shit, you feel what I'm saying? I damn near motherfucking like, nigga, like, tweaked in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, like, nigga, what? So then they, and no, I wasn't on no suicidal shit just to like get that shit clear. No, it was just like a lot of shit was going through my head, rapid thoughts. I think I probably had a like panic attack or some shit. That's probably what it was. I'm not gonna lie, no funny shit. Cause nigga, what the fuck? I don't know what was going on. Nigga, like, I dropped to the floor. Everything was like dizzy as shit for a long ass time. Crazy shit. You know, there they end up putting me like, I forgot what that shit called, but it's like a place where they put all the like special inmates and shit, like the ones with skits and you feel what I'm saying, like them, like the quote unquote, crazy tanks and shit. And I was down there for a day. Wildest shit I ever fucking endured. Like, it was niggas in that bitch arguing back and forth. Like, I'm talking about violation. Like, niggas was disrespectful down that bitch. Like, nigga, I'm talking about calling niggas moms out. Like, talking shit to the point where it's like, and I'm pretty sure these niggas know these niggas on the out type conversations. Like, telling niggas business. Like, really, man. Boy, what? You lucky. Like, niggas, you feel me? I'm so glad I wasn't like a part of that. But like, nigga, what if I was and like, you feel me? I was arguing with a nigga that I knew in that bitch, like, and I couldn't get to you physically. Oh yeah, I'd have what? Damn near, boy, motherfucker, boy. But hell no, that not the motherfucking point. So I'm sitting in there for a little bit. I end up meeting a couple cool niggas, you feel what I'm saying? You gonna see him later down the line and shit. I'm gonna do music with him. Shout out my nigga Slim, real shit. Free that boy J. Lou too while I'm fucking at it and all them real deal members that I met along the process. But here nor there. Yeah, I met a couple cool niggas down that bitch. No, it was only one actually. There's only one down there specifically that I met the nigga who was like tweaking the most down there. Like, he was talking shit to everybody. He was a cool nigga too, but he wasn't like on what I was on as far as, like content purposes. He was an OG. But the nigga Slim, shout out bro. Young nigga just like me. What, like 24, I think you said, 25. Do music and shit from the H. Definitely gonna lock in. You gonna see that soon. We speaking that into it, cause yeah, bro dope. Hit on that cool ass nigga. In there for a couple hours and shit. I think, yeah, I was in there overnight and shit, cause I stayed in there for like I ain't gonna say 5 days completely, but like, yeah, damn near almost 5 days, you feel me, in that first solitary tank that I was in. And then they put me in that room at night and I slept overnight, and then I like got out probably mid the next day. After the 5th day, I'm in that bitch. Boom. So, yeah, let's skip to, yeah, we on day 6. This one, they put me back in another side of fucking, solitary after that. They put me back in a whole different part though. Like, now I'm on a lower tier all the way across from like the other side, like where I was and shit. I'm over here, but down low. And mind you, when I was up there in that tank, like that solitary tank, it wasn't too much like wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was cool in that bitch. Like, we had one nigga who was just like screaming. No, it wasn't screaming. It was one nigga that was just like fucking, I think it was one nigga screaming, like a white boy and shit on some weird shit. Not to diss him, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, but bro was on some weird shit. But I ended up giving bro a couple juice packets and shit, my little snacks that I had before I left. Shout out to bro. Hope he out too. Yeah, fucking, it was only that, and then it was like mainly gang members, but they wasn't, niggas was just on some cool shit inside. I guess we was all in the, you feel me, same shit, same boat for basically the same reason, because the nigga next to me, shout out bro too. I probably, I don't know what he do, but if he do music, cause he, and that shit, if he do music on niggas around him, I'd probably fuck with bro too. We just gonna call him, yeah, we just gonna call him Damu. Cool bro with dreads and shit. Cool ass nigga. Metro right next to me. He was chopping up with me the whole time. We not even gonna speak on that. Cool ass nigga. Then yeah, when I get to this side, I ain't gonna lie, like, this side of the motherfucking solitary is more like, I'm not even trying to diss, but like squares, like majority squares, and then there's like one gangbanger, like, and or a gang member, you feel me, like across. like in the corner type shit, but like he all the way on the end, and then it's like a long hallway type shit. You feel what I'm saying? With like 12, like I forgot, like 12 single cells or some shit like that. And it's like right next to each other. But yeah, it's like one nigga on that fucking end, but across from me, like all the way at the end. He a gang member and shit. And then the other niggas was just like squares, for real. Not to diss any of them niggas, but you can just, it is what it is. We're gonna call a spade a spade. Cool niggas though. Let me, you feel me, use they pencils, all type of shit, like whatever I needed. Niggas was definitely looking out, I will say that. But like, these niggas was more talkative on this side. Like, it was just a lot of like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't even want to diss niggas. I'm not even going to diss niggas. Just know this side was a little bit more sweet. So, I'll say probably like the day before I get out. And mind you, the gang member really not talking like that to any of them niggas. Like, the only time he really talking is on the phone when we get our little phone time. We get out the cell for like 30 minutes and shit. Boom. Me neither, I'm not really talking to them niggas. Like, the niggas that came next to me, beside me and shit, you already know, like, asking my story. But these niggas was squares, first time being in there and shit. And it was, like, for dumb shit. And they was the main ones just, like, talking, motherfucking, like, nigga. That shit was blowing me to a point, but it's like I was still meditating in there, doing my regular routine that I do out here, you feel what I'm saying? I was cool in that bitch, for real, I ain't gonna lie. Nothing to a giant, for real. But yeah, I was still meditating and shit, so I ain't let that shit, like, faze me. But 6 days after that, or 5 days, yeah, we're gonna say 5 days, the day before, the niggas was just talking too much, I ain't gonna lie. And then, bro, the member and shit, gang fucking, just straight violated the main nigga who was talking the whole time, like straight whole gang. I ain't gonna lie like that. Shit. And I'm not even like, it's not, you feel me? But I'm just saying, like, bro, if you, come on, bro, like, we understand you in jail, you ain't got nothing to do, but like the entire time talking gang, like that was the type, you feel me, niggas was on. So, understand, that was like the only, like, crazy, intense moment that happened in there, for real. But for the most part, shit was smooth, I ain't gonna lie. Like, solitary, it's not as bad as motherfuckers think. I mean, it is to the average, I'm not gonna lie. Let me not sit here and say it like that, because a lot of people I realize can't sit with themselves, you feel me, sit in the room by yourself and shit. But me, shit, that was probably the best time for, you feel me, out of that whole time. Even though I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm capping kinda, because the tank I got put in after I got out, the same exact tank I was in last time when I got booked, like last year, June and shit. Same time. But that time it was more like younger niggas coming in and out. This time I went in, nigga, it was mainly old heads. So yeah, get transferred to the motherfucking tank and shit. It's 8 South LA. If you know, you know. If you don't, you know. It's not something to know. I don't recommend nobody go to motherfucking jail. That is not what, you feel me? I am not trying to hype this shit up, but, certain niggas, is built different. That's all I'm gonna say. But here no there. Get to this motherfucking tank, boy. Like, nigga, it's like, it's one special nigga. Like, but it's always that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's always been that in any jail I fucking been to. Once again, don't go to jail, kids, at all. Stay away from that shit. It's not what the fuck you think. And I'm not trying to, you feel me, hype this shit up like it's cool. It's just some niggas have better experiences than other niggas. Shit. Alright, here nor that. Some niggas have better experiences than other niggas. But that's not the point. Boom. Where was I? Oh yeah, I get to the tank. It's one, slow nigga, but that always how it be. And then the rest is just, all cool niggas. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't gonna go into too much detail and shit, cause I don't wanna put niggas business out there like that too much. But just to give y'all the lore, so niggas is filled in. Met like hella artists and shit throughout that whole time. It was like, and that's where I spent the rest because I'm already 12 days in at that time. That's where I spent the remaining 24 days that I spent in. And there, I was in 8 South LA, nigga. Best tank I ever motherfucking been in. Like, real shit. Shout out to them boys, bro. Like, we'll come together every night and shit. Like, introduce ourselves, especially niggas who like getting switched in and out the dorms. You already know how the shit go. Like, nigga, everybody though come to the fucking, you feel me, at the end. Sometimes we even have big ass spreads for niggas who ain't have commissary, like on some real family shit. And we was on some like, the main reason why I wanted to even get this shit out here was for this purpose. Cause it's like, bro, and to my young niggas too, you feel me? Don't wait till you get there. Real shit, I gotta say this. Don't wait till you motherfucking get behind the motherfucking walls to think it's time for you to do better. You feel what I'm saying? Cause yeah, this is how I learned, and I'm not, you feel me, promoting this shit in no way, type, form, or fashion. Like, this shit is not cool. But yeah, this is how I learned, but I don't recommend that shit for nobody, cause it's a trap, bro. It's a way to, it really do fuck with your mind. Like, you might not see it off me because you know, work with myself 24/7. I love myself. I'm very comfortable in my own skin, but that's due to, you know, I've always been this way. We're not even really saved because of the meditation and all the spirituality shit, you know, because I grew up naturally just like, nigga, I was a fucking firecracker, wild as shit, nigga. You can ask anybody, like, I was that nigga who was gonna jump. I don't give a fuck, dead homies. Here nor there. But yeah, real shit, don't wait till you get here to, like, you know, understand this shit, bro. Because real shit, this shit is not cool. But yeah, like I was saying, nigga, like, and I even cried a couple times. You feel what I'm saying? Like, times that night I woke up crying, I ain't even gonna lie, it was times I cried. And one time I cried like a hole at the end, right before I left too, like the day I got. And it was like literally like, the same time I cried, bro, I got out probably like 30 minutes to an hour later. That's the crazy shit. Manifestation is real. Another point I gotta get into too. But ain't no motherfucking there. Nigga, I'm talking about like doing actual family shit and like moving like real gentlemen, bro. Like, shout out to them boys, bro. Like, real shit, gang. Like, them niggas made me put on a pair of pants. Like, I already had them bitches on, you feel what I'm saying? But like, the OGs mainly too, you feel me? Like, them niggas kept a nigga head on that bitch, you feel me? Real shit. Shout out my nigga Junior, shout out all them, you feel me? Real shit, bro. Like, niggas didn't put a helmet on my head again type shit. Like, nigga, that's what it felt like, nigga. Like, I was actually embracing that bitch. Like, I never felt more appreciated in the motherfucking room, more welcome in the motherfucking room. And then, mind you, like, the setting, like, really think about what I'm saying. We in jail, gang. We in jail, gang. But I'm telling you, like, the most peaceful shit, like, you know, obviously we men, we gonna have our shit at the end of the day, and there's certain shit that's gonna get off. We gonna stand on loyalty before love every time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. So as a men, we gonna hold each other accountable. We gonna hold each other accountable. That's real shit. As we should. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like minor shit, but nigga, overall, when I tell you, bro, and it was all races. It wasn't just, but mainly ours too. Like, it was a lot of us. It was more to us than, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, but that's not even the point. Like, that was the bigger thing about it. Like, bro, our people was actually like niggas had their pride and ego dropped in that bitch, bro. Like, and if niggas needed help, like, niggas ain't mind, you know, even if niggas was older than niggas, like, if they felt like you knew something that they ain't know, they wouldn't mind asking. Like, that's how, like, bro, I'm telling you, wait till these niggas get out and shit, and you see what I start doing, gang. Like, I'm ready to turn up this summer, something crazy. Free all the motherfuckers, never still is backwards. Dead homies, like, wait till, bro. Wait till the boys get out. I already say one of my niggas too, so I already know what's going on. Like, a couple of them shooters out right now. We're not even gonna speak on that, but here nor there. Like, boy, I got some shit for y'all in the vault. That's just the beginning, but I'ma, you know, keep on spilling the motherfucking spill. Like, nigga, talking about, bro. That was like my biggest wake-up call out of all the wake-up calls. Like, I had plenty. Shout out to Allah, you feel me? And or Yahweh, Nigga, like, real, like, boy, I scream that shit every day, show gratitude every day about that shit alone. Like, not even just that situation, but just the fact that, like, bro, it be the ones that you don't know from a motherfucking, like, can of paint gang that'll show you the most love. Like, it'll be the quick, like, and the really, like, give you the shirt off their back. And you don't even know this nigga. And that's me, you feel what I'm saying? But to, like, see, like, mind you, it's 17 other niggas in one fucking tank. Or 16 other niggas, you feel what I'm saying, in one tank. Like, and we all living in one condition. We all gotta live together, you feel what I'm saying? Until you motherfucking make bail, or you beat the case, or whatever the fuck, how you get out. Here nor there. Nigga, like, bro, that shit, like, bro, I know we sent fucking shockwaves through the universe, how connected we got in that shit. Like, we was educating each other, educating brothers, Migo, you feel me? My European brother, like, bro, it was, bro, like, that was a different type of love, bro. And once you see me with these boys and shit, you gonna see, like, how we interact. Because I'm gonna have the camera out sometimes then and shit, you feel what I'm saying? Vlog a little bit while we in the stew. Like, I met a couple producers behind that motherfucker, too. Shout out that boy, Junior. Like I said, free that boy till his back was. But, nigga, it's some shit on the motherfucking way. Trust me, gang. Like, and that whole 24 days, gang, like, bro, that was probably the best life experience I ever had. Like, that shit kind of made a nigga want to jump on stage, all type of shit. And that's not even my, you feel what I'm saying, cup of tea. I'm not a rapper, none of that. I'm a, you feel me, MC or a poet. That's what I consider myself. But at the same time, you know, I don't mind stepping outside of my comfort zone because I don't really get uncomfortable. I'm too used to being in uncomfortable situations, unfortunately. Grew up very fast, said that before, but that's not the point, you know? Don't feel bad. I ain't saying none of this shit to make you feel bad either. But real shit is just, you know, I learned very motherfucking quick what it is and what the fuck it ain't. Here nor there. One thing I will say too is, well, I'm never motherfucking going back. And any of you kids, and you feel me, all you niggas think this shit sweet until you behind that motherfucking wall. You here in 25 or you here at 10. Fuck that, you here at 5. You ratting. So if you in the, you feel what I'm saying, be in it with a purpose. Because you feel what I'm saying, and this is really not even no purpose at this point. If you want me to be really real, unless you want to get your head peeled, unless you feel what I'm saying, want to conquer death, then by all means, brother, you know, I can't stop nobody. Everybody has free will, but that's what we don't encourage. You feel me, at all. I was taught to push this, you feel me, push this far away from, you feel what I'm saying, and keep them young niggas out the streets and these beautiful queens and, you know, guards out the motherfucking streets. Because it ain't where it's at. Don't think, you feel what I'm saying? Anything I'm saying is not, I'm gonna keep emphasizing that part. Like, this shit is not cool. I don't condone this shit at all. Like, don't motherfucking be like me, cause nigga, I'm a motherfucking knucklehead. It took me like fucking nigga had to bump his head like fucking 200 times, you heard me, before I you know, turned on the motherfucking light bulb and realized it's bigger than me. And that's the, you know, bigger picture of this shit. But I had to get that out there. Yeah, nigga. Love, bro. Love. That's all we gotta focus on. More of the motherfucking story. Loving each other more, you feel what I'm saying? And connecting and, you know, putting this shit together, because the only way the world gonna really change is if we come together. And you know who we are. You feel me? You know exactly who I'm talking about. Starts with motherfucking us. We gotta look ourselves in that mirror first and, you know, correct our wrongs. And then make everything right with the ones around. And then so on and so forth. Let's stay afloat with the universe, excuse me. I keep burping. I was drinking soda, I'm sorry. Here nor there. I think I covered up everything from that standpoint. I'll probably have a totally different, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep doing different shit. Next video, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't even know. It might be some, like, completely opposite shit from, you feel what I'm saying? Like, probably be in a whole new environment, all type of shit. I just had to finish this, part 2. Here no motherfucking there. I think, yeah, I definitely covered everything. We're gonna leave it at that. Man, as I always say, peace and love, long live the empire. And to all my artists, keep making your motherfucking art, bro. You gonna shine, under assist. You gonna grow. You already where you need to be. You just need to tell yourself you're where you need to be. And then, you feel me, embrace it. And then look around. But actually look around with the glasses I gave you, not the ones there.